This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Temple Owls, squaring off with another team from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Panthers offense is on the field for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Handoff from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And guys, this 3rd and long is not exactly how they drew it up. Hopefully it's not an indication of what we'll see the rest of the game. Caught behind the line. It's Owens. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The Owls offense has the ball for the first time. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be...
Oh, a lot of space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Temple lines up quickly. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the pass is incomplete. Charged loose by the hit. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw it, Simon. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Got it behind the line. It's Perry. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Looking downfield on first down. Under heat and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air. It's Simon. They'll run the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll give it to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll run play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Florida took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Gainesville. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Facing a third down and short from the 26. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. Touchdown, Panthers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
7, Temple, 6.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Jones.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, oh man, that defensive end had a great get-off on that play. Exploded out of his three-point stance. He's able to use the swim move and get to the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a man. It's Simon. Throws for the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Temple lining up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. From the shotgun, the inside give. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Perry. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Panthers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's going to be knocked down incomplete, and we have knocked out the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The give from the gun. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Calls it in. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
He's brought down at the 33. And
They'll run the counter. Oh, better look out. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The give on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. With the catch, it's Jones. Temple lining up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Off the play fake on first down to throw. grabbed behind the line. It's Payne. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Jenkins. Grabbed behind the line. It's Owens. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Running into the open space. It's a seam wide open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Jones. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down.
Good enough for 1st down.
Quarterback running on the draw. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Makes the grab on the shuffle. They'll go with a quick touch pass. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Hand off from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. 6th play of the drive coming up. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Back to throw, it's Simon. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Good, right down the boulevard. And they go back on top.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Set to kick off.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. FIU pushing tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Payne. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Snagged in the middle, it's Perry. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Dawson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, FIU.
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll run it out of the shotgun. Past the first down marker and still running. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Guys, after that miss, we are still sitting on a 5-point game. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ricardo Silva Stadium.
The Panthers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Pulled and fired complete.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Simon. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle at Stewart. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Clark. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down. to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. RPO complete to open the drive. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Payne. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And that's another FIU.
On the ground, it's Owens. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Payne. And he's brought down after a nice gain. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Running back searching for a hole. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete to the left. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Adams.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's the heat. They get him on the ground, but he's got enough to give Temple the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Stewart. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Stewart. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there. And it's a 1st down. Back to throw, it's Simon. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jones. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. He's dropped on the sack, and now the hill gets even steeper.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the 2nd half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Adams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Man, a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Wants to go up top. And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sacked on the 2-point try.
Temple, 15. Florida International, 14.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Quickly to the tight end. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will wrap up with a big sack. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Temple lining up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. On the run, it's Owens. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. FIU will line up to punt. We've seen a lot of the punt teams 6th time tonight. Let's see what he can do with it. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Clark. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
On the screen.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Try to get it to the edge. Finds a little space. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. BYU was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen from the Cougars over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Jenkins. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Took care of it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. FIU pushing tempo.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a 1-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
Got it behind the line. It's Perry.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He'll pull it down and run. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Snagged in the middle. It's Dawson. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Quick completion to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the back. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it! Touchdown, Florida International! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical 4th downs. He found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to throw. It's Simon. Quick strike complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Back to pass on second down. Under fire. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Here comes the heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Fourth down, gotta have it here. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls and fires complete. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes trouble. Brought down right at the 10, and this defense keeps him away from the first down line, but will they go for it on 4th down? So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Just drives it between the uprights. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Back to pass, it's Simon. Got his man quickly. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to fire on 2nd down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. There he goes. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. The run from the shotgun. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, look out, the ball's free. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. How about this defense slamming the door shut with a fumble recovery, and the offense should be able to run out the clock from here. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job on this team being ready, getting the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.